So I bought some clothes that I heard fit the DigiDolls Ponta. Well, this is the Renisculpt, but it's the Ponta doll. I heard that these clothes fit them really well. I was just gonna buy one, but I bought 4. So I have this one. And then I expected them all to come like that, but these came in a smaller box. There's this one. There's that one. I thought the jacket was too cute. Couldn't pass on the jacket. And then this one. Oh, it's actually like glittery. I like the jellies a lot, you know. I wonder if they fit Mini Fifi or something. And then there's my Bella. Right now she's wearing Barbie clothes. That is a Barbie shirt from like when I was a kid. So from like early 90s or something probably. And this is a Barbie skirt that someone made on Etsy. Her ear these days does not want to like sit up like this. I put extra magnets underneath them to keep them sturdier. You purring? So something I found interesting as I'm opening this, usually with like Barbie clothes, for example, you would get like lots of plastic pieces. And then they would like ruin the clothes or leave holes. But this, so far I haven't seen any plastic pieces. They're held down by string. So, you know, it's kind of nice. I prefer not to have like a dozen little plastic pieces everywhere. And then like you think you get them all and then you step on one months later. All right, so first outfit fits. The jacket is stretchy, so it does close if you stretch it. I'll try it on a different doll later to see if the shoes fit. Because I figured if these clothes don't fit her, I have other dolls of other sizes that I'm sure someone will be able to fit. But it does fit her pretty well. The shirt's really long, so it comes down to like here somewhere. The shirt is a little long, so I do have it tucked into the skirt. Her hips are really wide, and I wasn't sure it would stretch up from the bottom, so I stretched it down from the top because she has a much smaller chest, so it fits over top very easily. The sleeves are nice and long. I thought they would be too long, but I think that's a good length. So it does fit her pretty well, which I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad it does fit her, because then now she has some other clothes options besides, you know, like the very, very little amount that does fit her, like this and like one other skirt and white top. So the next box, you know, no unnecessary plastic, you know, recyclable cardboard, recyclable paper bag. The other one had no plastic pieces. It was just a little bit of ribbon and cardboard. So that's nice. There's my other cat. Hi, baby. Here is the second outfit. The shirt is nice. It's a little baggy. I tried to stretch these over her hips, but her hips are too generous for these shorts. So I didn't bother putting her wig on. I will just have to try it on someone else. Very cute shirt though. Just a little extra thing I noticed. I just realized that in the image advertised on here, what is that? I don't know. Came like that. Gross. I just realized that it looked like a very pale gray, almost white, but it is like more of a dark, I guess you would call this a heather gray. Not that I mind, I really like this color, but just so you realize, if you buy this, it is a lot darker. Also, I don't think that's the colors of the shoes. Hold on a second. Let's just compare real quickly to the image. What would you say those are? Light yellow? They are silver. And I didn't even realize it came with a bow. Yeah. And the pants are very much like the picture, you know. But everything else, the color is much different. I'd say the biggest difference is that, you know. Not that I mind. I like the colors it came with. But I just realized that the filter or whatever they used on their images, on their packaging, makes it so it's a lot different than what you get. All right, so the first thing I noticed right away was I felt this skirt was a lot smaller than this skirt. It still fit, but this one seemed a little tighter when getting it over her top in comparison to the other one, but it could also just be the style. I mean, it still does fit her just fine, but it just could be the style. I guess this one's just has a more of an elastic and it's just floofier than this one. This one has just like that type of band. It doesn't have like that big elastic. I'm afraid of her falling over, so I don't want to touch her too much. She stands, but if you touch her a little bit while she's standing, she might fall. Obviously these aren't going to fit. I can try these on a different doll. I'm sure it'll fit someone, the socks and the shoes. I don't know if maybe YoSD might fit these. I don't think, like a 1/6 scale. I don't think a 1/4 scale would fit these, but maybe. Oh, my cat's crying. I think this is very cute. This might be my favorite outfit so far. Like everything from head to toe. I really want to... I like this a lot on her, but I might put this on a different doll because I love the socks and the shoes and everything, and I want someone to be able to wear them all. Obviously, she can't wear either of these bottom pieces, so I'm not even going to try. But hey, at least this shirt came tied, and I don't have to tie it myself like the other one. Okay, just an interesting observation. But doesn't it look like it could almost be like a shirt? Like a frilly little shirt? Stop it! Tool, you know, tool. I don't worry, I'm keeping it away from her. She seems especially interested in it. Look at that face! Alright, so this might be my favorite outfit. This is the first outfit I chose for her, which is this one. Now these may have stretched if I wanted them to. And I started to put them on her foot, over her feet, but then I was like, well, if I want anyone else to be able to wear this, I don't want to stretch them out of shape, you know? If I want like to see if a YoSD or like a mini, like a 1/6 scale or like a 1/4 scale mini feed to see how they fit in this, I don't want to stretch it out of shape, you know? So these fit, and I use the term fit, you know, loosely, because unlike all the other bottoms, unlike this, they don't have an elastic waist, they have a Velcro back. So it's like, oh, great. They open up, you know, they open up wider enough to, when it got to her thighs, I was like, they're not gonna fit. But just taking the chance and just pulling them up a little bit, just stretching them a little bit, and they did fit. And I say I use the term fit loosely because let's see if I can move this up without knocking her over. The gap around her waist is really large, but if she's wearing, say, a jacket, you're not really going to notice. And I put the hair clip in, you know. I think this looks really cute, really fun. The jacket is like my favorite piece out of all these things. And then I think the jelly shoes are the second favorite, you know, because they're totally what I would have worn in like the early 90s. You know, a windbreaker like this and jelly shoes. Oh, my favorite. This is my favorite. I think I might keep her in this. And I'm going to get someone else and see how they fit and how these items fit on other dolls. All right, so you saw this outfit on a doll with wide hips and a small bust, but now you get to see it on a doll with a large bust. She has a very large bust, but this is how it fits. Now, I guess because it's tied, it is shorter in the front than in the back. It's much longer in the back, but I guess that's also because it's just tied up. The skirt does fit, even though it's looks quite short on her because it is quite short. And the ends want to furl up a little bit, but... And the socks, this sock is a lot larger than this sock. The sock is a little, like, tight on her. The sock is loose on her. And then the shoes are a little, never mind the dust. The shoes are a little small on her, so at first I thought, oh, they're not going to fit. But then I realized that they snap on the side, so I can get them to fit. So I was going to try this outfit on a YoSD, but I don't think it's going to fit. The shoes are way too big, and while the pants do fit, they look a little silly on her because of how large they look. All right, now this is an outfit on a Doll Zone body. The shoes do fit. Well, they snap on, but they are too wide. They look silly. I mean, perhaps if she had pants or something, maybe you wouldn't really notice. The shirt is a perfect size. It perfectly fits over her torso. Because the bust is nowhere as large as the last doll, and she has a long torso, and it's a long shirt, so it's like the perfect length. The skirt fits really well. Even though the sleeves are a little short, I don't mind that, but it's a crop jacket on her, and I'm not a fan of the crop jackets look, so I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to take the shoes off, but otherwise it looks very cute. So these leggings are a bit see-through, so you can see her joints, and that is not an attractive crotch and waistband. So I just wanted to let you know what that looks like on a minifee. So I didn't bother putting her wig on because I'm gonna probably just take this back off. And to be fair about those pants, they were pictured as being paired under jeans, so you know, that's why they're a little see-through, I suppose. The shorts, the shirt, they don't look good on a minifee. He has the large chest, like the very large minifee chest. But it doesn't really work so well, I don't think. Not on her. My other doll, with the gray skin and the blonde hair, is like a doll family H. Shania, and she has the large chest, which is a lot larger than a minifee, I believe. So that shirt might fit better on someone like her, on like a thicker doll. So these shorts do fit her. You just really have to stretch them to get them over her thighs, but then they fit. I don't know how I feel about the appearance of them, but they fit. And the shirt's baggy, but then you can just make it like an off-the-shoulder kind of thing. So the reason I changed the outfit that my Ponta was wearing, my Rena, is because I put it on her. Now I'm really excited because she has such large hips. Not many pants fit her. I have some orange stretchy pants that I had gotten like a year or so ago from an online seller on Etsy, and they were made for the 1/4 scale dolls, and I thought they were made for minifees, maybe not, because they are very large on minifees, which is perfect because then they fit her really well. But like bright orange neon pants are the only things that fit her besides like some skirts. So I'm really excited that these fit her like perfectly. They're not gaping around the waist. And because they are Velcro, they like just fit. Maybe they're slightly tight, but they do Velcro in the back, no problem. Like Velcro all the way, not partially Velcroed. They do Velcro all the way, and she can sit in them with them not unsnapping, because you know, like if they're really tight, they'll just unsnap or something. But I guess because it's Velcro, I don't know, they fit her perfectly. And I think that is the ribbon, that is the Glitter Girls tag. I'm gonna have to tuck that in or trim it. But it kind of just looks like when you have shorts with pockets and the pockets stick out. I didn't even notice it till now. And then the jacket fits her perfectly. I put this Barbie shirt on underneath so that she has, so I can just leave it open. But it does Velcro, it does zip up over her because she has a small chest like Ponta. She has like a very similarly small chest. And I do plan on making a video showing all the doll faces I've done so far. I have 2 left that I haven't done up yet from that 6-pack of those 1/6 scale elves. And I just haven't been in the mood. And but I kind of wanted to do them up and have them all completed before I make that video, but I don't know. So, but this is the face I've done. This is the second face she's gotten. I did do gray originally, like gray all over her for a Siamese effect, even on the hands and legs. And you can sort of see a little bit of the gray staining, the gray where I couldn't get out because it's in the crevices of the fingers. I wasn't happy with how it turned. It was all right. It looked very nice, but I wasn't happy with it. So I wiped it and just did a plain face. And I wanted her to have a wig, but I didn't know if like the Dalmore dolls have, the Dalmore brand has cat-eared BJDs. So they have wigs for those dolls, but I think they have a bigger head, so I didn't think their wigs would fit her. So I had to make one myself. And this is the first successful wig. Well, actually, this is her second wig. The first one I did was red. But the wigs I've made for her are the first successful wigs I've made, and I did a tutorial that I read online on someone's, and it was either their website or their Tumblr. I don't remember. But they put 2 layers of saran wrap over the head, tie it tight with, like a rubber band around the neck to try and make it smooth. Then they use tape. They use Scotch tape, and then they use a layer of like a stretchy fabric tape for the wig cap instead of glue. And that's what I used. And then I used hot glue to glue on like these wefts, and which is just yarn. This is like yarn from the Dollar Tree. So it was $1.25 USD. And it doesn't brush out. Unlike the like expensive stuff you get at like a Michael's, this doesn't really brush out. It stays in its like coiled form, which I actually really like because it just looks like natural curly hair. Oh, but last but not least, I was gonna put this in her wig, but I was afraid maybe I'd pull the wefts out or something with a clip. I don't know. I was nervous about that. So I put it on her tail. There was another doll was wearing this tail at first, but I gave it to her just so she could use that hair clip. I named her Lily, by the way. And I did make those eyes too. I made the eyes, I made the face up, and I made the hair. The only thing I didn't make are the clothes.